To start, click on the top bar where you see the patient's name and click on Create a New Patient. In the window that pops up, type in the new patient's name and use the buttons to select the upper and lower STL files. Finally, click Create. Ensure that the scan is imported correctly using the orientation buttons on the bottom. At any point after you've imported the model, you can press the Submit Job button. This will send the model to us here at ArchForm and we will do the setup and alignment for you. We will then email you back the aligned model. You can clean the scans of any unwanted material by selecting a Trim button and then click and drag to draw a line to cut. Once you release the button, it will remove the unwanted excess material. Once your scan is cleaned up, you can begin segmentation. Simply click to place a dot on the center of each tooth. If you misplace a dot, you can click on the dot again to remove it. You now have the option to either do the segmentation process on your local computer or send it to the cloud to be computed. Depending on your internet speed, cloud segmentation should be more than twice as fast. Once the computer has finished the segmentation process, you might need to make a couple of adjustments. You can click on any tooth and drag the border to adjust it. If you need to smooth the border, click on the Smooth button on the left-hand side of the screen and use the brush to smooth out any wrinkles. Once everything looks good, you can click on Accept Curves. This will take you to a final stage to confirm that everything looks good. You can click on either the upper or lower set of teeth to just see the teeth without the gums. Once you've checked everything out, you can click on Accept Teeth. Now you're ready to actually start moving teeth. To move a tooth, select the tooth you wish to move and grab the bar that corresponds to the direction you wish to move it. You will notice that the software calculates how many trays you will need to make that desired movement. Also, once the software has detected enough movement, it will automatically add an attachment if you have that enabled. You can turn it off on the right-hand side. From the drop-down menu, you have a variety of attachment shapes to choose from. You can also click on Move Attachment to reposition it on the tooth. Grabbing the quarter circle will rotate the attachment while the center dot moves it. To give even greater control of tooth movement, if you wish to move the tooth from a different point, click on the green dots located on the tooth to change the movement axis. If you would like to move multiple teeth at once, hold down the Shift key while clicking on the desired teeth. You can then move the highlighted teeth in unison. The Add Goal button allows for separate movements that happen sequentially. Once you've made your first movements, click Add Goal to start the second half. Any movement made to the teeth will now take place once the first goal is finished. You can add as many goals as you desire. If you end up deciding that you don't want that goal, click on the red center of the goal and then click on the words Delete Goal that pop up. This will remove all movements that happened within the goal. To move the aligner number, click on it and move it just like you would an attachment. You will notice yellow dots floating behind the model. Clicking on them reveals green sliding bars. Dragging those down brings down the cutting plane. Position the plane where you want the model to be cut during export. In the bottom left, you will notice an array of buttons. The first one controls your view angle. You can use these buttons to quickly navigate to different viewing positions around the model. Of course, you can always use the right and center mouse buttons to move around the model. The RPR button will remove the amount of collision, and the collision button will remove the red collision detection circles. Under the Settings button, you are able to adjust the amount of movement for each direction before the software will add another tray. Here, you can also select the printing orientation options, as well as the tilt angle if you choose to print the models vertically. Finally, you can pick who makes the aligners, either ordering them through the software using the Order button or clicking Export so that you can print the models yourself. It is at this stage that each aligner is cut to the desired height, they are automatically numbered off, and bases and names are added. This concludes our tutorial. If you have further questions, feel free to email us at info@archform.co. Thank you.